Check it out. Hello. Mustache. Me too. Always got it. Always strapped. You hurt? Oh.
Sick.
Today
sucks.
Today does blow. You know what place blows?
Today.
Earth.
Give me that wig.
We could stop that.
Oh yeah, I got a mustache.
Take two. I got a mustache too. Fernando spilled water all over the place. It's alright.
Fuck that shit.
We chillin', bruh. Throw your headphones on. Let me know how beautiful my voice sounds.
Yep. Reft.
Alright.
Yep.
We Gucci, fam?
Yeah, it's roll.
Let's try it out. Jake motherfucking Paul.
Jake motherfucking Paul.
Jake Paul. Alright. Let's get some PEDs out.
Yeah, I need it. I can't even think right now. I feel like a fucking...
Are you ready? Because we are. Let's go.
Yep, Carlos Hyde and Jalen Reagor next touchdown.
Put it in now. If you're watching, put that shit in now. Alright, you ready to rock?
Yeah, let's do it.
We are live. What is going on, everybody? Big Red here with Fernando himself.
We doing?
Welcome to the Red Hair Don't Care podcast. Yeah, we are back again after our lovely little Thanksgiving recording
Episode.
Thank you. I was going to think of the word there. That was not on my word of the day calendar that you promised me.
Oh, yeah,
which I know
forgot
was
about
coming
that.
for Christmas, so.
A dictionary?
The dictionary. Wow, okay. Throw shade much, Dick? Thank you.
I would never waste money on a dictionary.
Yeah, fuck that. That's what the internet's for.
Yeah, there's a free one online.
And honestly, now, every time I need to try and spell a word, I go to like the last text message I was in, and I just type in how I think it is and see how it corrects.
It's like inconvenience. Have you learned how to spell that yet?
No, I'm not even going to try.
Can't either. And I literally use it every single day at work.
Because work is an inconvenience.
Yeah, that too.
So we're going to kick things off here. We have quite a bit to talk about, and it's going to be fun. But in typical fashion, we're going to get her done. Over here, we are still currently looking for smelling salt sponsors.
Smalts.
So if anybody out there, I've had, actually in the past week, I've had 3 people ask me if we got smelling salt sponsors yet.
Yeah?
That's pretty good.
Are they actively looking for us?
I mean, they were my friends, but still, they should be actively looking for us.
Well, kind of friend, like, come on.
Yeah, we got to get this going. So friends, anybody who knows people that knows something about smelling salts, let's get her done. How about that? But for now, cheers to you, Nando.
Cheers. We're gonna need this one.
Yep. Oh, fuck me.
That was a better one than in a while.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, well, that works. That'll play.
Yeah. All right, I'm feeling good now.
All right. So, we hope everybody had a good weekend. Thanksgiving usually entails for a rather good weekend in general, across the whole board.
Lazy way.
Yeah.
Lazy way into the week.
I saw a funny TikTok this morning, actually, before we get started. It was, this guy does, like, millennial shit on TikTok. So it's basically like him sitting at his computer and, like, jamming out the songs that, like, we would when we were in high school. And it was like millennials prepping to go back to work after a 5-day weekend and, like, ready for their first mental breakdown of the day. And then another one was, he did one where it was, like, getting that mental breakdown in on a Sunday night, prepping for Monday morning.
This is really hitting hard on,
these are good.
On the mic. But yeah, I pretty much had the same TikTok all day today. So
yeah.
Let's talk about sports.
All right. Anyway, so sports. We are currently right now it is 10:22 p.m. on Monday night. So the Monday Night Football game is currently running And the score is, I believe, at the top of the screen here. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, you're at 9.
Oh, fuck, I fucked up. Anyway, whatever, Seattle's winning.
Seattle's winning 14-6.
Yeah. And let's just jump right into it and let everybody know
Kobe.
how bad the Jets are.
The Jets stink. I'm off Sam Darnold too.
Yeah, I'm done with him.
I'm sorry. I love him. He's gonna do amazing somewhere else.
Yeah, not with us.
At the moment, he's looking like this fella actually. Carson
Wentz.
He just has it, but he doesn't at the same time.
It's
a goddamn shame.
It really is, and like nothing looked good. I heard a stat. I think that the Jets put up 9 total points against the Dolphins this year, which is the lowest ever recorded for an in-conference rival.
It's good. I'm glad that we
at least we're in the record book somewhere, right? I mean,
well, I think we're gonna be the second team in the record books at the end of this one. So
yeah, that's for sure.
Right? Yeah.
The first 0-16 team to go and draft a fucking D lineman. I think so. I think so.
Nah, we gotta get that guy. We gotta get the guy.
We need the guy.
I hope we get him and he cuts his hair. That'd be sick.
You think he will?
No, but that'd be sick.
I mean, if it's like a rookie thing, but I mean, he'll be coming into the Jets and being like, "What up? It's my team."
Yeah, for real. They walk in like they just give him the keys and
yeah.
Goodell would literally shake his hand and give him keys.
Here's the fucking Lambo, kid. Don't scratch it.
Here's the.
That was very generous comparing the Jets to the Lambo, by the way.
It's
more like a fucking 04 Corolla.
Here's the Thunderbird.
No T-top here. Can't have it.
That's
but they're awful.
My buddy Dom. Yeah, the Thunderbird. It was actually the coolest car ever.
Yeah.
Kind of miss it.
Remember our aunt had a Thunderbird? You probably don't remember that.
Which
Kelly?
I think so.
She had a Thunderbird and
the phone in the thing?
She stumped me
or
big.
Cadillac.
I think that was a Cadillac with the phone in it.
Whoa. You pause that right there?
No bueno.
There we go. Right.
Can we go back over?
Yeah. Let's go back. What the fuck? So click play. And we'll figure out where you want to stop it. Click play. I think so.
She had a Thunderbird and
the phone in the thing.
She stumped me
Or
big.
Cadillac.
I think that was a Cadillac with the phone in it.
Yeah, so like right before those dots.
Thunderbird. Okay.
Good at edit at the top. Split regions at playhead. Maybe just delete that piece. Editor on spot. Camera.
Our editor is fucking up. But you guys saw that live. And we're back. But yeah, and Kelly stumped me big with that when we were growing up. She
The bird.
The bird.
The T-bird.
She used to tell me that the button on the side of the shifter, the one that you have to press down to release to move the shifter, would release wings. And we would fly when we were on the highway.
She's not wrong.
Yeah, I mean...
Did she ever click it?
She would click it. I mean...
That's the
my
best
big
part.
ass thought we were flying.
We were. Going 90.
Yeah, it was...
90 down to LA.
Yeah, actually, I think it was on the LA at the
electric.
time. Yeah, that thing was lit. She killed it with that one. But...
So yeah, the Jets are less than that car.
Yeah, they're rough, man. It's like... it was so hard to watch, and there was a point Darnold threw a pick, and I was actually on FaceTime with Dad.
First one was bad.
This was the second one, the second half. Or maybe, was it the third one?
I don't even
Whatever it was.
I think it was 2.
I'm on FaceTime with Dad, and talking to him, and they came out. They had a good run, like right away. It was good, and I'm looking at him on the phone, and I'm like, I feel a pick. There's a pick coming, and what do you know? Next play, that motherfucker throws a goddamn interception.
What's he?
What a piece of shit.
Yeah, he just wasn't. He didn't play well. Like it's
I don't even. I think at this point, is it like hurting his stock? Do you think for other teams now?
Probably. I mean, he didn't play for 4 weeks, and then he just comes out and like Dolphins aren't like a shitty defense. So
yeah, they're a decent team.
So we'll see what he does next week. Like Flacco's been playing pretty well against. I don't even remember who.
Yeah, whoever they played.
Where they played Chargers and some other team on primetime, I believe.
Yeah, and we lost.
Oh, he played the Patriots.
Yeah, the Patriots. That's right.
But he played very well. I'm like, this is his first. You know how like everyone's been talking like, oh, like when Darnold gets his weapons back, X, Y, and Z is gonna happen. Like, yeah.
The weapons were there on Sunday.
Well, the weapons are also getting him back, so like they're gonna need time to adjust. I guess I don't know. Very optimistic.
It's not good.
I mean, he'll probably come out and ball out one of these games. I don't know which one, but it's definitely not gonna be the next one or the one after that.
Yeah, I mean the rest of our schedule is not very pretty.
Yeah, we're fucked.
So, we are fucked, huge, fucked huge.
Yeah, we're screwed.
It's
gonna be fun though. It's gonna be a sick year.
Yeah. It's gonna be an exciting draft to watch, that's for sure.
Did you see what I sent in the group chat today?
I didn't watch it.
About Manish
Menta?
Yeah.
What was it? What's going on? Yeah, let's talk about him because he's an asshole.
How much time we got? I hate that guy. I've always hated him.
Fucking dope.
Anyway, he's his whole thing was that he got his daily news thingamajigger revoked at the beginning of the year, and then he took justice to basically send in a person to be his like spy on the team,
mm-hmm.
and simultaneously he was stalking Joe Douglas and Adam Gase, like trying to get information and stuff. And he went to a Phillies game because they both live in Philadelphia.
Uh-huh.
He went to a Phillies game and texted Joe Douglas what his son was eating at the Phillies game.
I'm like, what?
And then there was another time where he cornered Woody Johnson
uh-huh.
into an elevator at like some combine or something. Cornered him and like basically did like the movie thing where he smacks the button and he's like, oh, you gotta go. And another time, I don't remember what, like, I don't know the order of this, and this is all I got. Like,
it's not chronological.
Yeah, there's no timeline.
Kyle
here, but yeah, Kyle loves him for some reason, or liked him. I don't know. I don't know if he does anymore, but we'll find out tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'm sure we'll get a text message about this. So.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so like I think he was at the combine and he was following around Joe Douglas
mm-hmm.
and just like wouldn't leave him alone, and like kept trying to corner him in places, and like finally like Joe Douglas like turned around, he's like, hey, can you fuck off? And he got his publication revoked the next day.
I like that.
But so the guy that he hired has been his like ghostwriter kind of thing, and has been in the locker room like 3 or 4 days a week, like talking to players, doing the intro like presses and like post practice presses, but Maida is like feeding him questions to ask him.
I mean,
and this guy just came out and just blasted Maida.
So the ghostwriter came out and got him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Good for that guy.
Yeah, I'll show you after.
I want to know how much Joe Douglas paid him to do that.
Who?
The ghost guy. He probably put like a thing out on the internet somewhere.
I mean, in my personal experience, I can't believe Joe Douglas didn't rock the guy.
Yeah.
I don't think like he's like that professional just yet. I think he's still got a little football in him,
mm-hmm.
and I would assume he would just turn around and crack him. I mean, I'm not really a violent guy, but that's probably what I would do.
Yeah, I would probably do the same. That's crazy. So he went like full stalker mode.
Stalker,
like worse than stalker
pedophile,
mode. Yeah,
whatever
like
you want to
all
call
over.
it. Like, dude was.
It's like Brady kiss a boy stuff.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's the comparison.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that's how bad it is.
So like, if also what has been known for him is that he talks down the Jets to free agents and other teams, so no one wants to make deals with us.
Yeah, I mean, if you look at his Twitter feed is bashing the Jets, and he's supposed to be, was supposed to be like the Jets beat writer.
Well, I think that's like his thing where he's just like, I'm not gonna have a job if like the Jets are good. Like I'm better at
keeping them bad,
reporting like a shitty team.
What a fucking dickhead, man! Fuck you, pal. All right, fuck right off.
As soon as I saw that, actually, the way I first saw it was from KFC. The goddamn Jets episode.
Jets.
And like I was like watching it. And I expected just like Jets talk, and I couldn't keep up with it. And I was just like, what the hell is going on with this thing?
Yeah.
And then like finally like rewatched it, because I was like, I feel like something actually happened in this video. I like rewatched it, and then I rewatched like 3 or 4 other like I guess like shows that were talking about it, and they all said the same thing, and I was like, this guy's kind of an asshole, huh?
Yeah.
Never liked him. I always thought. I actually think I tweeted in the beginning of the year. I'm like, the Jets team's never gonna get good if you fucking beat writers. Stop giving him shit every single day.
I mean, all he did
Jets
forever.
This year, though.
Yeah, the Jets do suck, but this Manish fucking prick, all he does is anything that happens. Like, I think he even slammed them getting fucking Becton.
Probably.
Because, like...
Too much hope.
I guess so. Now it all makes sense.
But, like, my thought in the beginning of the season, because all the reporters were talking about it, even Smeeney, Rich Smeeney does every so often. I mean, now it's obviously all right, because, like, there's no reason to talk about, but... In the beginning of the year, like, you got to be a little bit positive about the year and be like, oh yeah.
Yeah, especially this is the team you report on. Like,
yeah, we got Mekhi Becton, he's looking really good. Like, we got a bunch of injuries, but like, we're gonna get it together, like this and that. Yeah. But it was just like, this team sucks.
Yeah, they're like, fuck these guys, no more.
And like
gangrene.
Oh God, sorry. The press, like I can't believe they keep giving gays a microphone.
I know.
After games.
Yeah, he needs to be neutered, I think.
Like, he can't... There's no possible scenario where he can answer a question and, like, have the right answer.
Yeah.
Like, he already failed. Like, there's no...
And he always...
Might as well not even interview him.
He always goes at the one guy, right?
Rich.
Is that him?
Yeah.
He's always like, what do you got for me this week, Rich?
Yeah. All right, Rich, let's hear it.
Like this. Eyes fucking wide open. What do you got? Let's hear it, Rich.
But like, the whole press conference was literally about how like Loggins was calling the play, like who was calling the plays, and like that's what like the whole thing was like. All right, well maybe like the play calling does suck. Like,
yeah, but like who the fuck cares about that at this point?
But at the same time, like you got like at least play a little bit. Like that fourth. Yeah. Did you see the 4th down, 4th and 1? Yeah, I think it was in like the first quarter. I was like, you got to go for it. Like, we got to make a statement here. 4th and 1, bring out Frank Gore. Like next gen stats, 99,000% right down the middle.
Exactly.
Blitz the A gap.
3 yards.
Got nothing. Got hit before he got the ball.
Yeah.
And I'm like, be a little bit creative.
Like a little play action would have worked pretty good there.
He could have done a naked bootleg and he could have crawled into the end zone.
It is so bad. And what they say that they're calling the plays into Gaze and then Gaze is relaying them out.
Yeah.
So at this point, like, why? Like you're telling me OC doesn't have the qualifications to call the play in? Does he have to? I wonder if he has to like okay the play.
Yeah. I think that's what it is.
That's probably what it is.
And he always calls like he's like, it's because of 2-minute. Like sometimes we throw in some 2-minute stuff, and that's what I do. And I'm like,
do it poorly maybe, but like you can't be. This organization is fucked.
And then poor Darnold, they're like asking him about it, and like I don't know if you saw any of the interviews, but he's like standing there, he's got his hoodie on, like hands in his front pocket, just like. Yeah, man, I don't know. And like the whole time they're like,
he's so checked out.
They're like, who's calling the plays? And he's like, well, I hear one voice in my head and it's Adam. So like, I don't know who's making the decision, but I get the play call from Adam.
Yeah.
And you're like, well, is he making the play calls? And he's like, you can take it up with him. I don't know.
He's coming in after me. Why don't you ask him?
I'm just like watching. I'm like, yeah, I mean, like I feel bad.
Yeah, it is bad, and it goes back to like the no audible thing from like week 5, I think.
I mean, that was ridiculous.
You know,
just
I don't build audibles. Audibles are built into certain plays. He is not allowed to change the play. It was at that moment
like,
that I knew he fucked up.
What'd you say? Audibles are not built into a play. They aren't.
That's why they're audibles.
An audible is an alternative play to the play that was called.
Yeah. That is why you have an audible.
That's your word of the day, audible. To change a play. Not
AUDIBLE.
A play is not a multiple choice question.
Yeah, change this answer to have a different outcome. That's what it is.
I'm fed up with this shit.
Yeah, the Jets really suck. It's pathetic at this point.
I can't even enjoy like a quarter of Sunday.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like I was watching the game at home by myself, and talking to Dad for most of the game, and then just kind of like scrolling TikTok while the game's on, because I'm like, this isn't even worth like putting effort into watch right now. Like obviously I'm gonna watch it. I'm not gonna not watch a game unless I'm doing something cool.
Like.
But...
So we had, I don't know if you saw our setup, we had 3 TVs upstairs, so the Giants were playing at 1 too. So we had Giants, Jets, and Red Zone. And like, obviously I was the only one watching the Jets screen, but like there's like 3 or 4 times where I'm like, what the hell is that? And like everyone's like, what happened? I was like, they just like ran the ball on like 2nd and 50.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, it's the Jets. I'm like, I know, but like, just fucking do something different.
Fuck you guys. Let me be mad. Let me feel something. Jeez.
Yeah, and now we got the Giants. Like, the Giants are in contention now.
3-win streak for the G-men.
Which I don't hate. I'm gonna...
no Danny Jones, though, right?
Yeah, he's probably going to be out, like...
2 weeks? 3
I'm going
weeks?
to say 4 to 6 weeks.
What did he do? Collarbone?
He looked like he tore his hamstring.
Oh.
Or pulled his hamstring, at least.
Yeah.
It didn't look good. Let's put it that way.
I thought it was his collarbone for whatever reason, but I'm also... whatever. Not going to go there.
Yeah, and then, like, it's just fucking ridiculous.
How'd you do in fantasy? Or how you doing in fantasy?
So, right now, I win my matchup if they cancel the Steelers game.
Nice.
So, I'm about to not do anything, but I might be in Pittsburgh with
spreading COVID.
No face mask.
Coughing on people as they walk by.
Just dapping up Chase Claypool. Yo, you want to get on TikTok, Chase?
Yeah, I mean, he would probably jump into TikTok. That's for sure.
But yeah. So I'm like, and if he does play, I need him to score less than 13 points. So projected to lose by 1 point right now.
Okay. Yeah, I had...
it's not stressful at all.
Yeah, I bet. But now it'll depend if they count the Steelers for this past week or the following week now. Because they're saying, because it's Wednesday, that there's potential that the sites like Yahoo and ESPN and stuff might push it for this week, point-wise. They haven't announced anything yet. I usually get an update if they do that.
Yeah, I mean, I have no idea what the rules are because obviously it's never happened, but it'd be pretty tight.
If they counted for next week, yeah, that would work.
I wouldn't be mad about it.
Definitely wouldn't be mad.
And the best part is, like, it's the one team in our league. I don't doubt anyone listens to the pod, so fuck them. It's the one team in our league that has dual managers.
Okay.
And both the managers got COVID, and they're the only ones in the league that have gotten it. And like every single time they get it, like it causes such a stir in everyone else's life, and like it sucks. Like obviously, like we don't want anyone to get COVID or get sick in any way, shape, or form. But like at the same time, it's just like come on, guys, like,
get it together, will ya?
Like you're gonna text a group chat with 25 people, Jack, with our girlfriends in it. Like, yeah, I just tested positive. Great.
Just so you know.
Fantastic.
I think the COVID texts now are worse than like the hey, I got checked for an STD.
Alright, STD maybe. Probably.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want either.
No, but I mean, it was always awkward if that
cool.
were to happen.
I like the hey, what's up? Nothing much, you. Those are my favorite texts.
By the way,
yeah, I don't want any curveballs.
Remember we hung out? Yeah, you might have COVID.
Or like the text. What is it? Don't they usually send them in?
It's like the 5 number things from like the clinic.
I have no idea.
They're like, hey, someone tested.
Oh yeah, somebody tested positive.
STD.
Yeah.
Shit like that. Or they just want to remain anonymous. It's just like whoever had the STD just went through their roster and it's like, yeah, can you just send it to all these people?
Send it to everybody, please. Thank you.
Oh boy.
We recommend you come in and hang out with us for a little bit.
Not.
Yeah, that's great.
But yeah.
Get to the camera, yeah.
Boom, mustache. Tim has one too.
Yeah, either way, never good. Never liked it. But
And that's the other thing about this game. It's so messed up that the world has come to this, but I can guarantee you that majority of the population that are football fans are way more concerned about their fantasy
than the health of these players. Without a doubt. Because at this point, it's like, Big Ben would go out there with COVID and still perform and be the beast that he is.
Yeah, he can go out there in a wheelchair. He'll be fine.
Yeah, he'll be good.
But let's Mark Andrews, the tight end, tested positive, and he's a type 1 diabetic too.
Oh
which is
shit!
Like actually bad.
That's not good.
And I think he's the only one. And James Conner.
James Conner, I heard.
Who's a cancer survivor.
Yeah.
So like.
Yeah, not good. Definitely not good.
It's like a few things not really talked about, but
Yeah, it's rough, but I mean, for you, hopefully they cancel the game.
I mean,
Wouldn't be mad about it.
If COVID wants to do one good thing for me, that will be it.
Cancel the game, so you win some fantasy. My fantasy was I got off to a rocky start.
I think I'm gonna write a letter to the NFL. Be like, I don't feel comfortable with the players going out there and playing.
If you tweet at them, it might.
In my state. Be like, I'm from Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Change your location. Change your.
I think the Steelers should just win the game.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. So my fantasy. Did I tell you about my fantasy? How the rocky start I got off to. So they announced that Randall Cobb was going to be on the IR. I had Randall Cobb starting. So Thursday morning I went to change it. Yahoo never saved my thing.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this.
And the commissioner of my league was being a prick and didn't do anything about it. So
looks like you're in the green though.
I am in the green. I had Kyler Murray didn't do dick. 7 points. Montgomery with the comeback of the week, big time, 22.
Yeah.
And already who did the damn thing. My boy
41-9.
Young Ho Koo.
What was the final score of that game?
43-6.
Yeah, 43-6.
Young Ho with 21 points.
Oh wait, yeah, never mind. I was thinking the other way around. But yeah, he killed it. Just bombs away all day.
Fucking great. I love the dude. Anybody from my league, if you're listening, I said this in the group chat, who my outrageous pick in the first round of next year is. So, if any of you want to try and swoop him out, good luck.
Yes, lady.
Fists will be thrown. Okay? And it is the New Orleans defense. Thank you very much.
Nick Folk.
So yeah, I'm in the green right now somehow. Playing Cousin Dylan.
He's first, right?
He is. I believe he's in first. Let's see. Yeah, so he is first overall right now. I am 9th overall.
All right.
So that might actually do some good for me.
Let's get it.
And he's got Russell Wilson playing right now, and then Benny Sneal Jr. playing hopefully never.
Benny Sneal.
So we'll see. I don't know. I'm up. What is this? 40 points right now.
I'm actually so glad we're not watching this game. It looks terrible. 17-9.
17-9. Yeah, fuck that. Useless. So.
But hey, let's.
You want to get into some fun stuff?
I was gonna say, yeah. I had my little rant.
Now,
I think
this is where we get in. We were hyping this shit up for weeks. For weeks for you people. I waited fucking weeks for this. Jake motherfucking Paul, man. Knocked the shit out of Nate Robinson.
So wait, do you want to talk about the fight, or do you want to talk about our process of watching the fight and what happened?
Oh shit!
I
forgot about that too. So I'm gonna let me start off with
you get after it.
So the first two fights were 4 no-name dudes completely.
Good fights too.
Good fights.
Yeah.
Probably honestly, in
the first one was
non-biased. The first fight was probably the best.
Yeah.
The second fight was good because it was an up-and-coming guy. I think he only had 2 fights before that.
It was the Marine.
The Marine.
The Black
I believe he was a Marine or Army Ranger, one of the two. All tatted up, looked like a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
And then the guy that they put him up against was like 26-3.
Yeah,
he was good.
He was legit.
That was a good fight, and they went the distance, which was interesting. I thought.
The other guy got knocked out the first fight. Not knocked out,
but they TKO'd it or whatever.
He
However boxing works.
He was getting knocked out.
Oh yeah, he would have been done. So the first 2 fights were very good, like actual boxing matches that you would expect to see on it, which I was happy about. And I'm not gonna lie, this was like the first. I don't know about you, the first full boxing card I think I've ever watched. I don't even know if you could call it a card because it was only like 4 fights, but
it's 4 fights and they're shorter rounds and shorter
length
amount of rounds too. So it's like 8 rounds, 2 minutes or whatever. No, that's 8 rounds, 3 minutes, and then 2 minutes for Tyson.
3 minutes. But it was interesting, and then it came up to my fucking boy.
Who's your boy? He
is my boy. He is my boy. The Paul family. Those are my peeps. They are my peeps for sure. For like a month and a half now I've been talking about this.
Yeah, you were gassing it up.
I was gassed up for this.
I'm glad it went. I'm glad it went the way it went.
So am I. Because I was talking a lot of shit about this, and if it went the other way, I was gonna hear shit for the rest of my fucking life.
Yeah, you would have owed me some money.
Yeah, for sure. I talked you into a big wager there.
Yeah.
Which you're welcome about.
Thank God. You know? It was just such like you got to risk this much to win this much.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Well, okay. What was he? He was plus 235.
Minus 260.
Minus 260.
So you got to put
plus fucking
200.
Someday I'll get this right.
$260 down to 100.
Yeah.
Which I didn't do, but that's like the math.
Yeah, that's the math.
You just divide it back to like
got a math guy here.
$26.
Big math guy next to me. So, the best part about the whole thing, right? Nate Robinson comes out in the Knicks colors.
Yeah. With
like Jordan boxing shoes on.
Yeah.
Okay.
He wasn't ready.
Yeah, he was not okay. But now Jake Paul comes walking out, right? What's his entrance music? Do you remember?
The basketball.
I'm playing basketball.
Such a
fucking
troll.
Love the trollness. Love it. I am all about it. He's coming up dribbling, like he's dribbling on a court, like.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
That's content.
That's what it was.
That's what it was for. That's all it is. So now, they went to the second round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Nate got knocked down twice, I think, in the first round.
Twice. The second one was bad.
Yeah.
And the first one, I think he just like fell. Honestly, I don't think he actually got hit.
Well, there was one he got hit in the ear.
Yeah, that was the second one.
That was the second one?
Because he was kind of sleeping a little bit on that, too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they let him up.
At least he got up. But he came out, like, charging.
Yeah.
too. He did not know what the fuck he was doing, man. You're saying you're from the mud and this is how you're doing it.
As soon as he came out, I was like, this guy's so done. I'm like,
yeah.
I'm so glad I didn't bet on him.
I was like, and the dude was talking shit.
Literally, like if Jake Paul knew that like he was gonna charge him like that, he probably could have knocked him out in 3 seconds.
Oh, right away.
Yeah, but I think that's what caught him off guard. He's like, what the fuck is this guy doing?
Because you could tell the first like 20 seconds when Nate was just charging him and like
he didn't know what to do. Yeah.
He had no idea what to do. Which I mean, that's not how you fucking box. I'm not a pro boxer here.
That's probably what I was thinking. It's like this.
But I'll get certified if you want to throw money in my face. That's right. I'm here. I will get knocked the fuck out for any amount of money. Let me know.
Yeah.
And so charging at him, threw Jake Paul off guard big time, and then I think it was like a minute into the second round or 2 minutes into the second round.
It was quick, not even.
Yo, he knocked his fucking lights out.
Memed him right away.
Memed him. There is now a Nate Robinson challenge going around the internet where it is people just laying face first down in random spots.
How much money do you think Nate Robinson got for that?
I saw the purse was $600,000
for just him. Or
so I think Jake Paul. Actually, no. I think Jake Paul got $750 just for the fight. Plus, they got part of sales and stuff like that.
Yeah, I was gonna say had to.
So Jake Paul, you're welcome because I helped you get paid.
Dude, Nate Robinson win boxing.
But he knocked him the fuck out, and it was so great. I was so hyped. It was amazing.
Yeah.
And the fact that like the whole world was like, there's no way like Nate Robinson is an athlete, like, he's gonna knock the shit out of this guy. Like he won't be able to touch him. I told you guys months ago that this dude from Ohio can fucking box.
My thought process was like, if you're not a boxer, you can't box.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter.
No.
What like you can be, like even like McGregor hopped in a boxing ring and didn't work out very well. Yeah. Like he did, like Jake Paul would have outlasted him regardless. Whatever. He could have danced around for like 6 or 7 rounds and then just threw one punch, probably hit him.
Got caught.
So I'm actually on the stats right now,
okay.
Right here. So Jake Paul threw 38 punches. He landed 8. Nate Robinson threw 56 punches and he landed 10. There's 18 punches in that boxing match.
Yeah. Gotta love that.
But there was 94 punches thrown.
Jeez. Wow. 94 punches thrown and
20% of the punches pretty much hit.
Gotta love absurd. That. Do you have the money on there?
No, that's what I was looking up. I can't find it though.
I think I saw someplace that Jake got $750,000 plus pay-per-view sales, and Nate got $500,000 plus pay-per-view sales.
Yeah, it's they probably made off on pay-per-view.
Yeah.
So speaking of the pay-per-view, you want to talk about how we watched this fight?
Yeah. All right. So I come over to Nando's house because I'm like, yo, I'm going to buy the fight. Let's watch it. I've been talking all this shit, and you've been talking shit about Jake Paul. So I was like, we're going to watch it, and we're going to shut you the fuck up.
Who's he going to fight next, though? He's got to fight someone that's like...
He's going to fight McGregor. We'll get there. We'll get there. All right,
that's a max bet.
Yeah.
On McGregor.
So I get here, right? We set it up, and it was on some weird network fight.
It's on Triller.
FITE.
Fight. Yeah.
It was streamed
Something
through that.
Odd.
So it was on the computer. So we watched the first 2 fights on the computer, no problem. Jake Paul, Nate Robinson's coming up. Nate Robinson walks out, does his thing. I'm booing the shit out of him. And then what happens? The computer dies.
Computer died.
Computer died.
As they were walking out. So Fernando jumped on it, trying to get it back up. The computer was completely dead, so it took its little 10-minute period to reboot. Which was more than the duration of the fight.
Yeah. So I pulled it up on my phone, actually, and we watched it on my phone. The whole thing happened.
You guys watched it. I was trying to figure it out.
You were trying to figure it out.
I went total dad mode on it. I was like, there's no way this is happening to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm too stubborn to watch this on the phone right now. I am fixing this.
The best part about the whole thing was we had already watched it. We had who was it? Me, you, our editor, and our cousin was here.
Yeah.
So we watched it on the cell phone, and then Nando gets it up and sits in front with the mouse, like trying to get it on because we had it HDMI'd through to the TV.
Yeah.
And he's sitting there and he's like, Fernando goes, we fucking paid for this. We're rewinding this shit. I was like, yep, this is great. So then we watched the whole fight over again, which was only a total of like 7 minutes.
Yeah, exactly.
Which was awesome.
And then we watched Tyson.
And then we watched Tyson after. Oh, let's get into that. All right, first of all, shout out to Jake Paul. All right, you're my boy. I love it. I love the hype you brought to this fight. If you guys couldn't tell, I'm a very big, I'm a big hype dude. All right, so I'm a big believer in,
well,
if you bring in the hype someplace and you could back it up, good enough.
Me and Tim will tag team wrestle you guys.
Oh, the Downies versus the Pauls?
Yeah.
That could be interesting.
Just for the record.
Yeah.
So as of...
I don't have any money to put up, Logan, but you do, so...
Neither do I, but you have a lot more than us, and you can just do that. That's sick.
We'll take a quarter. It's fine.
We'll buy you a drink. But like, no doubles.
No doubles! So that was good. I was happy to see Jake knock him out, and Nate Robinson, everything he said he was fighting for. I saw a tweet. The best tweet ever was Nate was talking about how he was doing this for the hood. Basically talking about Jake's like a fucking silver spoon-fed white boy from the suburbs, which he's from the middle of fucking nowhere. And
from Ohio.
Yeah, and made it. So, like, first of all, I don't know what the fuck Nate was talking about. Second of all, he said he's doing it for the hood. And then somebody, I forget who it was, tweeted out, was like, damn, Nate. He's like, you really did us like that? The hood's never going to recover from this. Which I thought was the tweet of the century. It was great. I'm sorry I don't know who you are to give you credit, but well done, pal.
But that's like the difference between like MMA and boxing. There's like a complete, just a whole.
You can't go into a boxing match thinking you're going to have a street fight.
Exactly.
It doesn't work like that. But
and like you saw, like that's exactly kind of
that's exactly what Nate thought was going to happen.
It would have been sick if there was no refs there though, or no ref.
Like bare knuckle it.
Yeah. No, let's see what happens.
I mean, they probably would get more sales if they were like, yo, listen, we're going to stream it. We're going to go to a Costco parking lot. And we're going to duke it out in between all our cars and shit.
Just like Never Back Down.
Yeah.
The last scene.
The last scene of that or whatever it was.
Sick badass movie. Holy shit.
That was badass. Talking about badasses, though, the baddest ass of all time was also his card. So, Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. I have to say, I am very disappointed in how they called it.
Disappointed in the call. Very impressed with the fight.
Yes.
I thought it was going to be terrible.
I didn't know what to expect. I had seen clips of Tyson, and he looked pretty good.
I tweeted it. I thought we got catfished a little by Tyson because he did not look like he looked in the Instagram.
I really think they throttled him like back hard. And we're like, listen, like...
No training for the next month.
Or, well, not even that. Just like, listen, like, you guys have to go 8 rounds. You have to do this. Like, don't hurt Roy.
Well, did you see, the post-game after?
Oh, this was hysterical.
Yeah, where they're like, oh, a lot of people were really questioning your health, and, gave it to Roy. And Tyson grabs Roy. He's like, worried about his health. What about my health? Yeah. I haven't fought in 16 years.
Everybody's worried about his ass. Why does nobody care about me? That was awesome. Classic Tyson. But they ended up calling the fight in a draw, which was fucking bullshit.
Yeah, it's unreal.
Now listen, I understand their portion of everything. I think most of this thing was for charity that they did. So most of the money.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
No?
Not even close.
I think
They got
Tyson.
everything. Tyson's was?
I think so, yeah.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Jake Paul.
No, Jake Paul,
was.
no. That's why that's why if you noticed, and I had a hunch. Remember I told you, watch, they called it a draw?
Yeah.
So I had a hunch because in the 8th round, the announcers kept saying,
It's getting close.
they're like, oh, this is a great exhibition match. You know, this is exactly what we wanted for an exhibition.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, maybe. But, you know, they did it for charity, which I get, which is cool. So, like, in a way, if you don't have a winner, it's not the end of the world, but it's
the end of the world.
The end of the world because fucking Tyson won that fight. No way around it.
The other thing that I just realized, like, that just came to my mind now, how in a boxing match, expedition or not, are you set up to even allow a draw? Because you win rounds. So if you win a round, like, shouldn't there be 9 rounds then, or 7 rounds?
Well, then it goes by,
Because if you win a majority of the rounds, you win.
True.
But if you win half the rounds and the other person wins half the rounds, you tie.
That's what they did.
That's fucking stupid.
Those bastards. They were onto it from the beginning.
Oh man, we should have bet. We should have bet the pick even.
What did Vegas end up calling it? They pushed it.
Push. Thank God.
Yeah.
I would have flipped out.
I tweeted out. I was like, Vegas is going bonkers right now.
I feel like some books probably have like a draw in there and like as an option. Like
some random person replied to me and said I saw a draw at plus 1,200 or plus 12,000, something like that.
Probably. Not a lot of people would take it. There's no reason for it.
Yeah. But Tyson would have. I really think that they like held him back.
I don't know. The other dude looked like Jones didn't look bad.
I think you could tell at the end.
They're
Because
both
like
sucking wind a little bit.
Yeah, but I mean, Tyson had him in the corner, right?
They were hugging a lot too.
Yeah, that's what I think because Tyson would go and throw. You know, Tyson's classic like in the corner move, head in his chest, push him in, punch, push, punch. Like
he was landing some body shots too.
Yeah.
This is why I did not agree with the draw at all because he, regardless if you're throwing the fight which way, he hit him.
Yeah, he landed some shots.
The best comment was Snoop Dogg.
Like, Snoop Dogg was the best part of the entire night.
It's like, it's like 2 uncles fighting at the barbecue.
God, that was so great. Snoop needs to comment on everything from going forward.
Or the other announcers were like, Snoop, we're getting contact titles.
Yeah. Snoop's just sitting there puffing on joints the whole night. Absolutely great. That was awesome.
Even the music that was in it was like so like.
It was weird.
It's just like what's going on?
Yeah. And they
like Stoop, French Montana,
Neo, right? Neo sung the national anthem.
Like what year is this?
I mean, it was kind of perfect because now you got Roy Jones Jr. boxing going up against Mike Tyson and Neo singing the national anthem. It's fucking 03 all over again.
Like if I were like unconscious for this year, unconscious. I don't even know.
I don't know. I have no idea what you're trying to say.
If I was in a coma for 2020, and I woke up and someone told me that Nate Robinson fought a YouTuber on the same card that 56-year-old Mike Tyson ended a draw with a 52-year-old, where Snoop Dogg was the commentator.
You would wake up and be like, what
French
in
Montana
the fuck?
performed and Neo sang the national anthem. I'd be like, what?
Was that time travel? Did we go back in time here? I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Are you sure? I know I fell asleep. It was a little weird in the beginning, but like, it wasn't that long, was it?
That would be. I mean, that's how I felt. And the best tweet I saw though about the whole night was thank you. Somebody tweeted out like about these YouTube boxers. It's like these YouTube boxers are so ruthless. The last thing they'd heard before he went down was like and subscribe. I love it. Attaboy, Jake Paul. You're the fucking man. It was a good night, though.
Yeah, it was fun.
That was a good night. It was fun to watch, and I mean, I enjoyed it thoroughly because once Jake Paul got in the ring, it was over for me.
Yeah, that was pretty much what we were looking for.
That was the only reason I spent $50 on it. Was to.
I'm surprised that actually not really, but I was gonna say I'm surprised he wasn't the headliner, but like obviously Tyson's probably a bigger boxing name.
Yeah.
But is he?
See, Tyson brought in like the OG boxing fans because everybody on the planet watched this fight.
I think that's what it was, and then like I don't want to. Real boxing fans probably watched the first 2 fights.
Yeah, and
like
enjoyed
scouting these 2. And I'm like, all right, when Jake Paul's in a fight now, go to the bathroom.
And
the OGs are like sitting in the back. They're like, yo, is Tyson on yet?
I said it best. I think I said it to Kyle that the true boxing fans, like you said, got the first 2. We're like excited about the first 2.
Yeah.
Jake Paul got every 14 to 20 to 31-year-old, okay, to watch the fight for him.
I was gonna say.
And then Tyson and Jones. You thought I was gonna say under how old I am.
I thought you were gonna be 13 to 25-year-old.
I mean, I'm still like 22, so.
Yeah, for real.
But then I said Tyson got everybody from 31 years old and over. So they really nailed. Triller did a good job. He really nailed that one, like the marketing for it anyway.
I'm actually curious because I feel like it was like difficult to get. So I wonder if like the older generation had issues doing it.
Yeah, I mean, well, they all had kids that were probably like, hey, Dad, Jake Paul's fighting on the Tyson card. And Dad's like, oh, Mike Tyson's fighting. All right.
Give me your credit card.
Dad, can I have your credit card? Yeah, sure. Put it in. We'll watch that fight. That'll be fine.
Why was it $100? I don't know.
Don't worry about it. I needed points for Minecraft.
So, what with Jake Paul, McGregor?
I think that's next.
So, this is the card. Jake Paul, McGregor, Logan Paul, Mayweather.
Yeah. Well, Logan Paul has been talking shit to Mayweather.
And then, there's got to be someone else. Oh, Meta World Peace.
You know what? People were saying
Ron
they want
Artest.
to see Ron Artest versus
Logan,
Jake Paul.
Or Jake, yeah. And I'm pretty sure Ron Artest tweeted at Jake Paul because he said something like anytime, anywhere, or whatever. Yeah. Like, typical start it. whatever takes off, he's going to start it.
Let it go. Get it.
And,
gotta let her ride.
Ron Artest tweeted back. He's like, listen, my fighting days are over, but if you want to play one-on-one, you know where to find me.
Attaboy, Meta. That's
also,
great.
yeah, like, I don't know if you've seen any clips from him playing basketball, but if you YouTube Ron Artest basketball, I don't think basketball's the first thing that pops up.
No, that fight in the stands is. And will be forever.
Where he punched the shit out of Turtle from Entourage.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. But yeah, so right now the entire internet is absolutely live about Jake Paul. And, I mean, SportsCenter's posting about it. Dylan Dennis?
Yeah, he's a fighter too, right?
Yeah, so he's been commenting on everything, saying, I'll fight him, I'll do it for free, I'll take this for free. Like, he can make all the money, I'll do it. He goes, I want to knock this fucking kid out. Like, listen, you want to hear my thing on this? Okay? Jake Paul is not stupid.
He's not going to take a fight that he won't win. There's no way.
I
no
think
shot in hell.
If the end dollar amount is correct in his head, he'll take it.
No shot.
He's not going to turn down a fucking $50 million fight.
Why not?
He'll go out in a fucking stretcher.
He can get a $25 million fight and just beat the shit out of
But it's not 50.
Nate Robinson.
For him, it's not 50.
Yeah, you get 25, and then you get 25 next month. 25 now, and then 25 for everyone else that's calling you out on the internet after you fight.
Yeah, that's true.
He literally if he wanted to, he can fight every day of the week for the rest of the year.
Yeah. I don't know. The kid, I just don't think he's that dumb. I don't think he'll, money-wise, I don't think he'll pass up any large amount of money, whether he thinks he can win the fight or not.
See, that's the dumb thing, is doing the money fight.
If you get Dylan Dennis, who says, I believe he said that he'll do it for free, and you're going to make $55 million on it.
Let's just put it this way. He just fought Nate Robinson,
Yeah.
who made his pro boxing debut. Nate Robinson, who's a 5'8" basketball player.
He should have talked shit.
Who retired.
Nate should have been talking shit.
It is late 30s.
Baby Nate.
So, and just the arc of who he's calling out.
Oh, yeah.
Nate Robinson to Conor McGregor
Fuck yeah, I'm about it.
in fighting.
Bring it on.
That's like, let's see. It's like me calling out like some high school tennis player or Aaron Donald
Yeah.
for them playing nose guard and me playing center.
Fair enough. I'll agree with that.
So for the smart thing for him to do is to take whatever fights next that he's gonna win,
That he can win.
and then take another fight that he's gonna win, make his name. He'll be 4-0 or whatever it is, and then
4-5-0 and then let it ride.
Who is Dylan Dennis?
Yeah.
Dylan Dennis will come in with his fucking 56-30 record or whatever the hell it is, and be like,
Wipe
yeah,
the
like,
floor with him.
you can take all the money from this, and he'd be like, okay,
Yeah.
fair enough. Like, how much we're putting on this? 'Cause
Say less, I'm in.
I'm good for it.
Yeah.
Or he's gonna fight.
All right, so we ran into a little technical difficulties at the end here. You guys missed the last like 3 or 4 minutes. Basically, we went over how Jake Paul won, how he has a incredibly long list of people that he is calling out to fight next, and how the list is kind of outrageous, but I'm kind of about it at the same time. And I think Fernando is the same. Thoughts?
Facts. McGregor, Mayweather, Meta World Peace, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg was the best commentator of the entire night. If you watch my vlogs, I talked about him a little bit. Look at my crazy ass hair right now. What is going on? Oh, so luscious. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you ever feel like you want to come on, anybody out there, come hit us up. We're down for guests. We will be back on Friday. The audio will be up on Friday. Video probably by Saturday morning. Until then, keep it real.
Jets suck. Jets suck.
Jets suck.